Yo, what up, guys?
What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Cool.
What's up, Carlos? How you doing, man?
Double Carlos in here.
Yeah. It's been a couple
Double
minutes.
both.
It'll be a little slow today. It's our first day doing this, so it'll be cool. We'll have a real enhanced one-on-one with everybody here. Make it easy. I'm gonna pull up your list real quick. There we go. Pulling this up real quick.
Where do you wanna go?
Wherever the wind blows.
Ooh, I like that.
Dan, you got it all right here. Okay, cool.
Some fake-
Let's pick. Ooh, I love Colorado, bro. But I never really shopped there. Ooh, Oregon. I like Texas a lot, bro, honestly. You want to work Texas?
Yeah, I mean, I've never worked Texas market, but we can try. I'm down to
Fire
call and
market,
see.
bro.
Let's see what's
Fire
up.
market. I have like 3 properties or 2 properties closed on, 1 in escrow, 1 lease option, and I have like 7 in the pipeline that I'm working on. I like that area.
Ooh, I like that.
Brad lives there too, so he can always check stuff out. I work with an agent in the area as well, and then I have a wholesaler that I work with. Like I'm like his main buyer. I'm buying like 2 properties. I'm working like 4 more with him right now. So he lives there as well. So we have like good boots on the ground, and a lot of people. Like my sponsor for multifamily, he lives out there as well.
Nice. Ben closed a pretty fire deal today. If he jumps on, we'll have to have
Oh,
him
that's why I was
talk
calling.
about
I
it.
tried to call him, but he didn't call me back.
Oh, yeah, his mouth has got to be burning because he spit some fire today.
I usually spit fire, bro. Hot fire. Dylon.
Dylon.
Hi guys. What up? What's up, Marco? Mike? Yo, Nettie, what's
bro?
up?
What's up, everyone?
Getting ready to crush it.
I couldn't find a link for this anywhere. I don't know why. Were you just supposed to
Our
click on the
house.
picture?
Yeah, it's in the caption.
Maybe some of them might have it, some of them might don't.
Yeah, I think the ones I looked.
Well, you made it.
Well, that's because Josh pasted it. So when I-
It'll be a small team today. It's our first day. You know, everybody is doing their own things already, so we'll get it. Let me go kill my dog real quick since he's being a fool. Just kidding. I'm not gonna kill him.
As long as you bring it back to life.
What?
Nothing. Don't mind me. All right, I'm gonna pull up this list here. We're gonna be calling Texas.
Great state,
Texas. I've been there a couple times. I've been to Austin a couple times for South by Southwest Festival. That's pretty cool. I love Austin. It's great for riding bikes too. There's all kinds of places to ride bikes in there, that city. How's everybody doing?
Pretty good. How about you, bro?
Pretty good. Just had to go serve a 3-day notice on an eviction up in Cleveland, and then just had that guy call me, and it's kind of weird having a grown man cry to you on the phone.
Yeah,
But-
I feel you. That's the triplex you got.
Quadplex, yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
I mean, it's tough, but I mean, we've given him a lot of chances, and
Yeah.
I mean, it's only so much you can do.
Hmm.
So sucks, but it's it's what it is.
Mhm. Has it been like 30 days since he paid?
He hasn't paid since we bought the building.
Oh, fuck that. Really?
So
Damn.
like 3 months.
Oh, wow.
So
He thought
yeah.
that he was one of those
Yep, so-
opportunists that thinks like, hey, new owners, new rules.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and that's actually it was a weird situation because the seller that we bought it off of, he actually didn't tell the tenants that he was selling the building.
Oh,
So
wow.
when I did a walkthrough, he had told them that I was just doing an inspection on the place. He didn't tell them I
Yeah.
was a buyer. And I looked that up, and that's actually illegal, at least in Ohio, for
Oh,
him
wow.
for him not to tell his tenants that he's selling the building.
That's probably why that guy's not paying, huh?
Well, no, the dude's not paying because he doesn't have a job.
Oh, shit.
He-
Okay.
he's
I thought
always
he was
got-
just holding out.
No, he's had one excuse after another, and it's just he just isn't working, and it's just I don't know, in his 20s, and he just doesn't work and doesn't seem to take care of his responsibilities. So I mean, it's always an excuse, which it's usually something, like oh, his wife's sick or this or that, and it's like our bills don't stop coming, so
Yeah.
it sucks to be that way, but I mean,
Cleveland's
it
got one
doesn't.
more prostitute.
What's that?
So Cleveland's got one more prostitute now.
Where?
Easy, Larry.
One more.
Oh, shoot.
This one is unfortunately a male.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What was that movie where they sent the mail? Oh, the Risky Business. You guys might be a little too old,
Risky
young for that one.
All right. So guys, what's up? What's up? Today's our first day. We're gonna be doing agent outreach. I typically don't do it, but I know a lot of people do it, and a lot of investors. They always ask me, "Hey Ace, it's enough. You're lucky I didn't kill you already and skin your ass." Quiet. That's how I talk to my boys. Just to let you know. Just kidding. I don't normally do that. So yeah, so a lot of people always call me. They always say, "Hey, Carlos, like, I'm having these agents that I'm working with that are not submitting my offers. They're not calling me back. It's like they're ghosting me. They text me and they never text me back." And I let them know, did you let them know like how you work and if you're even compatible? Because it's a numbers game, just like talking to sellers, talking to lenders, talking to buyers. There's a model that everybody goes by, and a lot of agents, they might just be used to working with homestead buyers, and they might be pretty good at it. They might still do 2 or 3 deals. They might still do 5 deals. Things have slowed down for some, but some of them, they take the majority of the business in their areas. So imagine that they used to do 15 deals and now they're only doing 7 deals. They're still making money on them. So at the same time, if I come over here and don't let them know how I typically work and how I present offers and how many offers I'm trying to put in there, if I don't let them know that, then typically when they're seeing low ball offers that takes away from their commission, or offers that are not cash that most sellers are not open to, what do you think they're going to do? What do you think they're going to do? They're probably going to ghost you too. Probably not going to answer you too. So at the same time, you didn't even find out if they're compatible with you. And we're going to go into it today. We'll call some lenders. We'll call some agents today, and we'll go over just a little bit how I pitch them to see if they're even open with working with me. And we'll go and see if we can work some deals with them. Okay. Before we get into it, does anybody have any questions?
No question.
Everybody good?
No questions?
Good. Does everybody in here do agent outreach? You guys work with agents, or you guys just learning? I know Yanetti's an agent.
Just learning.
Just learning? Okay.
Yeah, I've been calling quite a few agents lately. Seems
Yeah, I
like a
gotta-
lot of agents are more they're kind of expecting terms, and even I see on Craigslist like a lot of sellers are even posting open to seller carry. So it seems like everybody's kind of expecting it. It's just kind of how you present it, really, because people can make it really easy or make it 10 times difficult.
Right. Okay, cool. So
do this. All right. So Josh and I are gonna do some calls today. We're gonna go back and forth. I'll probably make a few calls, we'll make a few calls. We'll rock and roll. Pull up the list real quick. We're gonna call in Texas. We have an agent listed like in every state. So right now we're gonna call in Texas. I like Texas, but who knows, next week we can call a couple other agents in another market, like maybe Florida, Georgia, Ohio. Those are some other markets we work in.
Yeah.
I'm just loading up the list.
Yeah, it takes a minute.
Mm, all right. Email. Cool. So we'll just go one by one. What is this, Marvin? All right, cool. Here we go.
Marvin.
Office number, cell phone number.
So that should-
All right. So most of the time they just have office numbers, right? All right.
Yeah,
Here we
I'm gonna
go.
mute.
Everybody on mute? Cool.
You want to make me co-host real quick? That way,
Yes. Let me get you.
give me control.
I just make host period. I don't see co-host on here. Just say make host. I should have made you co-host and I'll edit it. I'll edit it in the Zoom.
Okay.
All right, I'll make you host right now because I don't even care to do anything on it. What's up, Josh? We're gonna be going. I mean, what's up, Jesus? Dario, Mason,
Jesus.
the boys.
Oh boy.
All right.
What is up, guys? What's up, gents?
Yeah, man. So we're gonna be doing agent outreach today. We're calling in Texas. It's our first Zoom. I'm gonna basically show how I pitch and how I talk to agents. Typically, I get everything warmed up and passed to me, but I'll show you how I cold call agents and talk to them. I never really do it, but I'm sure it's just as easy as everything else I do. So here we go. 8973.
Savage.
Everybody on mute, please.
You have reached Robert Nash with the SWR Group at Keller Williams. Please leave your name, number, and most important.
Calling back right here.
You have reached Robert.
On to the next. This is Clint Eastwood. Just kidding, it wasn't Clint Eastwood. 243.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail for Rose Group Realty. Hi, you've reached the voicemail for Rose Group Realty. We're unable to come to the
To the next.
Hey, this is Micah Chisholm. Thanks for calling. Please leave me a short message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great day.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Michael, this is Carlos. I'm an investor and I just wanted to touch base with you and see if I could take a look at some of the listings you have and see if there's anything that I can buy that fits my business model. I do fix and flips, but I do a lot of buy and holds in the area and as well throughout the state of Texas. So if you have a chance, give me a call back at your earliest convenience or a text. This is my cell phone, 760-902-7843. Thanks, Mika. And on to the next.
No solicitation calls, please. Brent,
Is John there?
message.
Hey, what's up? I'm looking for John. My name's Carlos. I'm an investor in the area. I was looking for some properties to purchase, and I want to take a look at some of the listings that you have. And when you have a chance, you can give me a call back. My cell phone is 760-902-7843. Thank you. Forgot what number I was on already. Here we go.
All right, your call can
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 3, 2.
These fools don't want to answer today.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 3, 2, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 1, 4, 8 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, what's up, Joe? This is Carlos. I'm an investor looking to purchase some more properties, buy and hold. When you have a chance, give me a call back, 760-902-7843.
Thanks for Remax. This is Angela.
Hey, Angela, is Joe there?
Joe?
Yeah.
Joe Alcantara.
Yeah.
He's no longer with us.
Okay, and are you an agent or are you like the front desk?
I'm not a secretary. How can I help you?
Yeah, is there any agents available?
Sure. Let me transfer you to Nathan. 1 moment.
Thank you.
If you or anyone you know are planning to relocate to another city, the professionals at RE/MAX of Abilene are members of the most successful real estate referral network in the industry. RE/MAX has more than 81,000 agents in over 4,500 offices in 43 countries and growing. Just ask here at RE/MAX of Abilene. Outstanding agents, outstanding results. Kayla.
Hey, what's up, Kayla? This is Carlos. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Hey, thanks for your time. I had originally called in for somebody else, but I guess I'm no longer there. Reason why I'm giving you a call is I'm an investor in the area. I own properties around the area as well, Conroe, Cove, Grand Prairie, and Bedford. And I'm looking to acquire some more properties. And as an investor, I work with a few other agents in different markets. And my offers are a little bit different than homestead buyers. I typically will offer, I'll put in 5 to 10 offers. My cash offers are just a little lower so I can make sense out of it with today's rates. But I do follow up with asking price, and I can give them their purchase price as long as they may be open to carrying the paper. Now, I was looking for an agent in this market and just wanted to know if you're willing to work with me as an investor, or do you already have like a clientele base where you're not really working with more investors?
Well, I'll work with a few investors in our area. As far as what type of investment properties are you looking for?
So I do a little bit of everything depending.
Or is it for you personally, or do you work for a company?
No, I work. So I'm an individual investor. I work for myself. I don't live in the area. I don't buy where I live. I live in Palm Springs, California. But I buy a lot in Texas. I love the market, and I'm looking for investment properties so I can be a landlord right now. Fix and flip doesn't make sense for me right now. And the reason why I'm not buying cash at full market price is with today's rates, me trying to rent it out, I won't make any money doing it that way. So when I do give my offers, they're a little bit lower. So then my rate can make sense when I buy and hold it, or, you know, I can give them a higher purchase price as long as they may be willing to possibly carry the paper, like seller finance type of thing.
Yeah. So do you kind of basically go by the 1% rule? Is that how you?
No, I do. I do so many things.
Can you go
I do other things. I could do short-term, long-term, other different strategies like sell on wraps. And so it just depends on, you know, the opportunity and what the numbers look like.
Okay. So what I meant by the 1% rule is like if it's, you know, $150,000 property, you're looking to at least get $1,500 a month rent.
Something like that, right? So like very similar, can be depending on the number, could be a little less, could be a lot more, just really depends. Now on cash, when I do borrow, it's very expensive right now to borrow money. So like, let's say your house is worth 150 and with my rate, it doesn't let me make money. I would have to go in a little lower. So then I'm still gonna get those high rates, but so then my payment makes sense. If not, like I could always purchase if the homeowner is willing to sell it to me on terms, like them be the bank to me. And sometimes I only need to make a few $100 in there, maybe $400 or $500. So it just really depends on, you know, what properties are available, what opportunities you have. Do you know if you have any listings right now of homeowners that maybe have not sold the property in the last 30 to 60 days, and maybe due to the market, they don't want to take a discount, something like that? Maybe I can buy them at full price on terms, or they may be willing to give a little bit of a discount so it can make sense for me.
Currently right now, I don't. The listings that I've had, they've actually still getting multiple offers on. It's just in that right price range, you know, around the 200,000 mark.
Okay.
Do you property manage your properties? Are you looking for a property manager?
I would be, yeah. So in this area, I don't property manage myself, so I would be outsourcing that. And so maybe, you know, if you're able to help me with acquire some more properties, and if you manage or know a company that manages, I'd also be looking for that.
Okay. What was your name again?
My name is Carlos Ruiz, Ruiz. And this is my personal cell phone as well.
Okay. Well, Carlos, let me look at what's your price range on properties.
Well, I bought one for 264 last month, and I bought one for 365. So anywhere under 400,000.
Okay. Are you looking for pretty much move-in ready, good condition, or are you looking for like a fixer-upper?
All of the above. I do it all. So I'll buy turnkey. Yeah, I'll buy turnkey. I'll buy fixers. I'll buy things that are not fixers but a little bit dated. I like those ones a lot. The ones that are just a little bit dated, but I do buy turnkey. The one that I own in Conroe and in Cove, Texas, that they were a 2021 build and 22 build. both the homeowners had recently purchased and had to move, and they had no equity in the deals. And I'm the one that can buy those deals and pay the agents. Typically, the seller will lose money when there's no equity by paying the agent. So typically, I can give the seller some money in hand and then take care of the agents, pay the commissions, and then go from there. And then I rent them out. So I can buy the ones that are in foreclosure. I bought a few in Florida with an agent. I can buy the ones with no equity or a little bit upside down. Those I can do as well. Otherwise, you know, I could take a look at some of the ones you have and give offers on the ones that need a little bit of work. But I am open to everything at the moment.
Okay. Well, let me take a look around and see what I can find in our market that suits you, and then I'll definitely shoot them your way.
Okay, and even if you have some,
let me get your
go ahead.
Let me get your cell phone number, because it just came up under the REMAX.
Okay, sure. So my cell phone is 760.
Call through my. Okay, just a second.
Yeah, absolutely.
760.
902.
Okay.
7843.
Okay.
And if you have any friends, you know, that have listings and maybe they're having, you know, issues because there's no equity in there, they don't want to take a discount, they're in foreclosure, represent me as the buyer and I could buy those properties and pay both parties, both agents.
Okay. Well, right now, you know, I don't know. Abilene's market it's always in its own little bubble. And you know what the norm is across the nation isn't really the norm in Abilene. And which is great for us because it's a pretty steady market. And then we have the Air Force Base and hospital and, you know, 3 colleges, and you know, so we have a little bit different environment than probably most other places. And so right now it's kind of our slow period. Everything, you know, especially with the holidays, which every, you know, real estate is so done at this time anyway. But yeah, let me definitely look and see what's on the market, and I'll give you a call back.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let me know. I'd like to buy, you know, maybe 3 to 4 a month. That's what I'm typically doing with my other agents. I'll typically put like 5 offers in or so, and I'll grab like 1 a week if it's possible. And I look to find another agent in this market that I can do anywhere from 2 to 4 deals a month with.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you so much, Kayla. You have a good one, okay?
Thank you. Thanks, Carlos. You too. All right, bye.
Bye. Any questions? Next, spoke with her.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 3. Your call has been forwarded to an
See, Mason put a couple in there in the chat.
Oh, this is an agent, Mason, the first one, or they both are. I want to buy in Denver. 303.
Yeah, they're both agents.
Cool.
This is Jacob.
Hey, what's up, Jacob? This is Carlos. How you doing, man?
Hey, good. How you doing?
Doing well, man. Hey, reason I'm giving you a phone call, I'm an investor and I'm looking to acquire some properties. I typically work with some agents in other areas. And I'm looking for someone in Denver that I can work with. I typically buy like 2 to 4 properties a month. Now when I give an offer, I'm typically not like the homestead buyer. I look to like make some money on rental. So my offers are not completely full price on cash due to the interest rate. Otherwise, I would be fine with it. But at the same time, I do buy other ways like seller finance, so I can pay their asking price if they're open to carry. Now, are you looking to work with me as an investor? Or do you think it's homestead buyers?
I mean, typically the homestead buyers, but I mean, I do have a property that you should check out that's just listed this week here in Denver. See if maybe it makes sense for you. It's definitely something that needs some rehab.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll buy rehab. I'll buy for fix and flips, buy and hold, short-term rental. Basically anything I can make some money on. I'm open to it. This is my cell phone. Did you want to just give me the address or do you want to text me?
Yeah, I could do that. I'm driving up a second, so as soon as I get to a stop, I'll go ahead and do that for you.
Okay,
And then
cool,
just
Jacob.
hit me up. Let me know something that you're interested in. Doesn't need a ton of work, but you know, the more the merrier.
Sweet, I'm open to it, man. And just to let you know, I'm also that buyer that can buy those properties with like little to no equity, just in case some homeowners need to move and just bought it. I'm able to buy those ones so they don't lose money and pay that money and pay the commissions out. I bought in foreclosure deals, upside down deals. So I'm open to anything, man. Just remember me, and when you're done, you can send me a text. This is my cell phone, and you can send me the address.
And it's Carlos, right?
Yeah, it's Carlos. And at the same time, you can represent me as a buyer if you're some of your friends that have listings that they can't sell them. I'm here to buy them, man. Just represent me.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind. I'd love to work with you.
Cool, man. Thank you so much. Drive safe. Happy holidays, and give me a text when you're free, okay?
Sounds good, man. Later.
Bye. Jacob from Mason right there.
That's a good one. He's gonna reach all the homies and bring them to you, bro.
Yeah, he's a cool agent.
What's up?
He's a really cool agent. I called him on a listing in 3030. I can put the property name up there, but he was just easy to talk to. So I saved his info and thought he'd be a good one for you guys to connect with.
Cool. Yeah, easiest is this. Like if you go in and hey, I'm an investor in the area and I'm looking to buy some properties, and that's all you say, and they give you listings and you're going into lowball, you know, you're gonna get set up with those. They may ghost you, they may not respond to you, they may not submit your offer. Those will happen, and it's totally fine. I've learned that it's really like asking these upfront. It takes me 30 seconds to explain it, and then I ask them, are you open to working with me, or do you already have a clientele base homestead, right? And that's it. That's how quick it is. And they're going to tell you straight up, like the last lady that answered, well, you know, we're a small market. We're pretty stagnant. We're pretty good at what we do, but I'm open to it. This guy's like, well, and then he started communicating with me, and you guys heard that. So that makes it easier for me to know if, hey, if I'm going to submit an offer with this person, they're probably going to work with me. If not, I might get ghosted if the number is low, because they see that, like, oh, okay, well, if I can sell it for X amount more, then I'd get a higher commission. And this guy, Carlos, is offering it at $50,000 less. It's going to take from my commission. So that's why I like to do it this way, just to make sure if I'm compatible, just like how I do my live seller calls. Want to set expectations and then see if we're even a fit for each other. And then we move forward. If not, I could be wasting a lot of time, and they might not waste time. They might not just fucking respond. That's not what I'm trying to have. And then who's the name for this one? It doesn't really matter, I guess, for the San Angelo, Texas. I'll just call it up real quick.
Her name is Hallie.
Hallie.
Yeah.
Hallie
Killer agent.
Burry. All right. Here we go.
Your call has been forwarded.
You didn't call twice. You didn't call once, guys.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
Ellie. Back to this. Take back to my sheet.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
It is Tuesday, the 13th. You've reached the office and cellular voicemail for Angela Conlon at Remax of Abilene. At the moment, you have caught me away from my phone. If you would leave your name, number, and a detailed message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Have a great Tuesday. Bye-bye.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, what's up, Angela? This is Carlos, and just giving you a quick call, quick voicemail. Just wanted to see if there's a way that I can work with you and purchase some properties. I'm an investor looking to work with an agent in this area. Typically, when I work with agents, I buy 2 to 4 a month, and I just wanted to see if you could be that agent for me. When you have a chance, call me, text me. My cell is 760-902-7843. Thank you. I think somebody just called me back, another agent. Let's see. Hi, I just tried you. Whose number is this? 325-304. Oh, Hallie. Let me call Hallie back. Hey, what's up, Hallie? How you doing?
Good, how are you? I'm sorry I missed you.
I'm fantastic. No worries. I know you're busy. I'm always busy too. I'm just making my rounds right now.
Yeah.
How's your day going? Everything good?
Yes, all good. Just busy trying to get everything fit in before the holidays.
Right. It's slamming too. Hey, the reason for this phone call, Angela, is I'm an investor and I'm looking to actually work with a new agent in this area. So typically I work in a couple other cities and markets like Bedford, Grand Prairie, Conroe Cove. And I'm an investor, so I'll buy and hold, I'll fix and flip, I'll do short-term rental, whatever makes me money. But here's the thing, I buy 2 to 4 properties a month with each agent. I'm not the homestead buyer, so when I give cash, it's hard for me to give the asking price only due to the high interest rates. Otherwise, if I was getting 2 or 3%, I can give them that full price.
Yeah.
So I usually go in a little bit lower on cash, but at the same time, I could be the one that can pay that full price if the seller happens to be open to carry the paper. I could do something like that. Are you open to working with investors, or do you typically just work with homestead buyers?
No, we work with investors too. I've got a team here.
You're the best. Yes, that's music to my ears. Cool. So yeah, do you have anything maybe that's something I can look at, anything listed right now that may fit my model? Like anything turnkey is fine, anything that's a little bit dated is fine. And of course, obviously, like renovation work is really cool for me, like fix and flips.
Yes.
But anything
what
like
about if a property has solar panels on it? Is that going to be a deal killer?
No,
I assume
I
so.
buy with solar panels. That's fine.
Okay. Let me text you one I've got listed right now. So I'm representing the sellers on it, and they have the house on the market. They're getting divorced and they can't afford the payment anymore. And it's a whole long story, but it's just the monthly payment's too much for them now.
I actually have a identical story. I just bought a property from Curtis Jones with Jones Group in Cove, Texas. And the
Okay.
homeowner had just got married. It was a brand new build in 2021. And
Mhm.
the homeowners split. And it was a sad story. The husband left the wife by her own on herself. She couldn't afford it. And so they had it listed for some time, but there's no equity in the deal. And so she was going to lose money and she didn't have the money to pay the agent. So what I did was I actually put money in her pocket and I took care of the agent. And then I took over the existing debt and then move forward. And I just dropped one in Conroe, Texas, 2022 build. Same story, another divorce, same thing going on. But yeah, so I could be the one that can buy this and make sure that your seller isn't left hanging and with no money in their pocket.
Yeah. Like would that be like a subject to?
Exactly, like a subject to. I do it all, seller finance, sub to, whatever it is, I can do it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and I would say, I mean, this one was a rental before. I'm just being like completely upfront with all this info with you.
That's the way I want to work with you.
Yeah, it was a rental before. These people aren't the cleanest. I mean, they're not like hoarders or anything, but the house, like the feedback I've been getting from other agents, it's just like, it's very lived in. So it does need some work. But it's still like in a really good neighborhood it's near the Air Force Base here, which is good, especially for if you're gonna, fix it, hold it, rent it out. I'd say just with, some new flooring and paint, I would say, I don't even think you'd need to do like countertops or anything. I would say probably rent around $1,500, $1,600 a month.
Okay.
We'll say 1,500 to be conservative.
Okay. Do you know their mortgage balance and their PITI or not yet?
So they bought I helped them buy this let me look back at my closing. I think it was April 2020. So not too long ago, but they bought before, like they've got a little bit of equity in it from this, this whole jump in prices. Let me see. Oh, you know what? I think I have their payoff on my estimated net proceeds.
Okay, cool.
They've got a little room to work with, but we've come down on price. It's just been, the solar panels have scared buyers off. Like being in West Texas, people just aren't really that open to it. And their solar panels, they are financed, and I believe they're paying around $200 a month, but that cancels out their utilities as well. And I believe they owe a little over $60,000 on those.
Okay, that's fine. I had bought one with them. I could buy with other like mechanic liens. I could take a look at everything as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes those debts or liens need to be paid at the close of escrow. Depending on how much they are, I can pay them. If not, there's a way that I can quick claim the property into a trust. So it doesn't actually show that it's a purchase. And then I become the beneficiary on the trust and then control it with the management company. So that I don't actually have to pay off the lien and I can just cash flow it and just continue the payments to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like at the same time I could do that. So I'm not the average Joe. I can look at it and see which ways they're going to maximize for me and make sense for me. And at the same time, the homeowner.
Okay, so I estimated their payoff at around 170.
Okay.
And we've got it listed at 195 right now.
Okay, and then do you by chance know the interest and their payments through the PITI?
I think they've got a 3.25 interest rate, so that's really good.
Fire.
I want to say they're paying about $1,200 a month, all in like with taxes and insurance as well.
Okay. Solid. Okay, cool. Is there a way that I could take a look at this? You want to either text me or email me the address?
Texted it over to you.
Sweet, you are the best.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, yeah, just sent, I think.
Okay, yeah, for some reason I can't click on it. Let me see email it to myself real quick.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it's not like a clickable link, but I'll just email it over to myself.
That's weird. Let me resend that because that should be a clickable link.
Yeah, maybe it's missing something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's not letting me click, so let me see.
I mean, yeah, you still email it to yourself, but let me,
I emailed it to myself. and,
Okay.
It is.
yeah,
it popped
they're,
up.
they're motivated and ready to get out of it. But yeah, between the solar panels and then just with the house being so, I guess, worn, like it's not like you go in and you're like, well, you know, like a kind of like a potential flip project. You go in and it's just like a crapshoot. It's not like that. I mean, you can obviously the pictures are a little better. They're always going to be a little bit better when real estate listings, but it's got a lot of potential for sure.
Okay. Yeah, and that's fine. Actually,
Just-
I like those ones. I do you know, fix and flips, but I've slowed down just because usually I usually have to get hard money and it's super expensive to do that.
Yeah.
So
Another thing that for feedback, I don't know if you can see in the pictures, but they've got little window units in some of the bedrooms. And they told me that the window units aren't needed. They're just honestly, they're just all bigger, like a bigger family, and say they just get really hot at night and like it to be polar bear cold. That's the words they told me. Polar bear cold. I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
actually, I'm looking at all the photos right now. And it looks really, really good, actually. I like this because either or I could either rent it out or even like put it on the lap or something. So I like it.
Yep.
It looks real good. It's real cute.
Yeah, and there's honestly, there's so many people here that want to owner finance too. So that's a good option. And even renting to own I've had a lot of people ask me about that too. So
Oh yeah, I do that. So typically I'll look at it and say, am I gonna make money on a rent income? Because if it's 1,200 with PITI and then solar is 200, and I look, hey, that's $100 away from 15. If I can sell this on seller finance for a little bit more and the money, and typically I'll get some money back in my pocket when I do it that way. It might be able to make sense for me, and I might be able to buy this. And so I do have them in the area, and I'm looking for more, looking for 2 to 4 each month.
okay.
So this is actually something that does fit my criteria. I just need to just look at it real quick with one of my partners. But yeah, this is solid for me.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah, and I can I don't have a ton of time to go digging around. Like I don't even really work with buyers anymore. Well, actually buyers or sellers. I've got a team of 8 right now that I'm working on growing. So that's kind of where more of my time is going. But I could set you up with my guy who's really like the guy on my team who works with investors the most.
Oh, okay. You're the big dog. You're the big boss.
I'm trying to be.
That's the way to go. Yeah, no, absolutely. And at the same time, I do so I own a mentorship and everything, and I train a lot of individuals, but I also do a bi-weekly training for agents so that I can show them if they don't know about creative financing. It sounds like you're very experienced.
I mean, I know a little like the overhead of what I need to know.
So I can educate some of your team, and then I would love to be the main buyer, or my team to be the main buyers for any deals. But I do it bi-weekly where I train out agents this way, so that I just let them know, hey, talk to your sellers and look at all these opportunities we can make money. And it's a way that with this downshift, obviously, you know, not everybody's selling as many homes as they want to. So this is a way to rebuild and cash momentum is having the sellers do it this way, seller finance.
Sure.
That's something.
Do you so would you do any building at all?
Yeah, I do multifamily, so I'll do commercial and stuff.
Okay, so well, I've got a residential lot that I know of that's not on the market, but I don't think. Let me pull up.
Like developing. Okay, yeah, that works too in the area. That's fine.
Yeah, it's just one single lot, so it would just be one house, but
In a
I think
residential area?
yeah, I believe it's residential or like single family zoned only.
Okay, and does it have any utilities? Like if it's in a residential if it's in a neighborhood of the homes, it's probably gonna have all.
Yes, and I know it's I'm pretty sure it's in like an infield development area. Where like the city might give you incentives to build there as well.
Nice. Okay, I got you. Okay, some concessions.
Just the really affordable new construction homes have been really popular here. We're very, I mean, I'm sure you know this if you're looking into San Angelo. But like, we're a very affordable market. So, most of our houses are like, our average price range here is 250, if that gives you an idea.
Nice. I like to stay under 400, but that 300 and under is where I'd love to be. And so
Yep.
it's better for me.
Yeah. So the address 1515 Culberson.
1515 Colderson.
Culberson. No, it's not. Shoot. Hang on. I'm just checking to see what the, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be single family. It wouldn't be multifamily, but let me just check that because you never know. I'm just looking at our like GIS map here. Okay, so Bell Street. That's not Bell Street. In Culberson, here we go. Zoning. Yeah, it's single family residences that it's zoned.
Perfect. Okay. So I have that address. I'll take a look at that. Let me
Okay.
do some due diligence on the one you had sent me. And then
Okay.
I'll get back with you. And you're cool with me texting you?
That's perfect.
Even better. And then if you can, if you can put me in contact with one of your top guys and I can go from there.
I'll put you in a group text right now.
Sweet, you're the best. And if you're open,
Palm Springs,
that's where I live in Palm Springs. Yeah.
that's sick. That's on my bucket list.
I'm out here, dude. I'll take care of you.
Awesome. Yeah, I want to go like look at all the cool houses and architecture and stuff, you know?
It's badass in Palm Springs, and we have a lot of good stuff. Disneyland just bought up a huge portion of the land in Rancho Mirage, and we just yeah, it's gonna be so cool. And then we just built a new hockey arena and have a new hockey team out here. It's so cool. We have lots of casinos. You're gonna have a great time out here.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I might need to get there quicker than I thought.
I'll see you soon.
Okay, cool. All
Okay.
right. Well, I'll connect you with my guy Hayden right now.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks, Carlos.
Absolutely. Bye.
Bye.
That's the way the cookie crumbles, people. Any questions? You see how I flow the same way I flow with sellers? Any
Yeah,
questions?
that was awesome.
Everybody good?
A unicorn agent.
She's killer, man.
Unicorn deals happen with me more than often than they do to other people. It happens all the time. Jesus, she knows, dude. She's a keeper. Wife her up, this fool.
She's married. She's married to a home builder and a flipper.
She's the builder. Tell him to buy that one. He probably look at it. Now that you told me something, hey, your husband, my boy told me your husband's a builder. Why didn't he buy it?
It's called manufactured luck. There's no such thing.
Manufactured love, Dustin. Manufactured love. Okay, cool. So that's cool, dude. Right there, opportunity. She knows sub 2. She can put me in contact. Who knows? She has a team under her. Maybe I can get them in here and we can train them. I don't have one currently, but I am putting a bi-weekly training together. I was telling Dustin about it, and Josh about it, where I am going to be hosting one for agents specifically to come in, and so I can educate them on how seller finance works, creative finance, kind of like let them know exactly how to talk to their sellers, and then let my team and I be the #1 buyers for that. It's really juicy, isn't it? Fire. how can we filter these type of agents? So I don't know how you can filter them by pulling lists or whatnot. But just vetting them, right? Like just making sure at first that you let them know how you're gonna work. How I basically said, hey, this is how I do it. Are you open to working with me, or are you just working with homestead buyers? That's what's gonna make the conversation move forward and go as smooth as this one did, and just as smooth as the one Jacob went to was pretty smooth too, right? Like that. Now you're gonna get some that are iffy, like the first call that answered, and then all the other numbers weren't answering. And you're gonna, we haven't got to one yet, but you're gonna have some, they're gonna, Carlos. I only work with, they're gonna cut me off. I only work with homestead buyers. Or you know what, that sounds great, Carlos, but I'm blessed to be busy, so I'm okay. So you're gonna have those because I've talked to them all. And so, and I tell them the same thing. And I'm like, perfect. Well, congratulations if you're set, and then see you later kind of thing. Just like that. Josh, do you wanna knock a call or two out?
Yeah, I'm down.
I like calling. I'll continue to rock and roll, but
Yeah, I'm down. I'll call some.
it's my boy.
Rip.
Thanks, Mason.
For sure, for sure.
We'll work on some deals right there, bro. We'll see what's up.
Hey, real quick, you guys go out outreach for these agents, the niche, or that you guys look for the.
You're cutting out there, Dan.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you, Dan. What were you saying?
Sorry, man. Niche.
You sound like R2D2 almost. Yeah. We just can't hear you. It's breaking up a little bit, or not a little bit, a lot of it. Damn, she already hooked me up. Boom, text me.
All right. I'm about to give this dude a call.
Thank you for calling Howard Hanna Real Estate.
You guys hear that?
If you would like to speak to an agent in our directory by saying their first and last name, please press pound. To leave a general message, stay on the line. Please include your name and telephone number in the appropriate.
You don't answer, huh? Probably nobody in the office.
That deal's gonna be a good deal for a wrap. Let's see.
While we connect your call.
Thank you for calling Cutler Real Estate. Not available to take your call right now, but please leave a message and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Hi, my name is Josh. I'm a real estate investor in the area. I was looking to see if you could help me out trying to find some properties. I'm looking to invest in a few here before the end of the year. So if you can give me a call back, my number is 330-663-9632. Thanks. The next one.
Hello, this is.
Hello, is this Michael?
Yes.
Hey, how's it going, man? This is Josh. How you doing?
Good.
Good. Yeah, I got your number offline. I was looking for an agent that can help me out. I'm an investor in the area. Are you currently working with investors?
Sure.
Cool. Awesome. Well, just to let you know a little bit about my business model here is I do buy cash, but with the way the market is right now, it's going to have to be pretty discounted.
Sure.
But I also do buy creative ways. So seller finance or even like a subject to, or even I'm interested in novations as well.
Okay.
So it's a little bit about my, kind of my business model here with the way the market's going. Like I was more brave at the beginning of the year to buy cash, but
Right.
I'm finding out now that, I'm able to come in and help a lot of sellers, get their or close to their asking price and sometimes more if they're able to work with me on some terms. So does that seem like something you could help me out with?
Well, I can try. I mean, it will be personally, it will be a fairly rare situation, but it can definitely come up. I mean, I haven't had too much trouble in selling outright. I mean, that can change. This model was very prevalent, 5 to 10 years ago. Hasn't been as much recently, but certainly having the contact, I don't mind.
Yeah,
So-
definitely.
so
Yeah, and even off market too. I don't have a problem bringing, giving you a finder's fee for anything you would bring me.
Okay.
So
Okay. Yeah.
And do you deal with any multifamily also, or just single
Yes.
family? Okay.
No, single or multi. Mhm.
Okay, perfect. Well, I deal with both. I have some single families and some multifamilies right now that are buy and holds. And so I'm looking to expand my portfolio here. So like I'm also buying pre-foreclosures, any deals that maybe have no equity in them, stuff like that, to where I can come in and kind of help sellers out and, maybe even, to where they don't go into foreclosure, we can come in and do some sort of stop on it and pay off their arrears and, maybe send them on their way with a little cash in their pocket even.
And you said you are local?
Yes, I'm actually down in New Philly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
but I have some
Sounds good.
property. I got property down here in Philly and some up in Cleveland and out in Freeport as well.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you want to text me contact or send me an email, whatever, I can certainly keep your info handy. I don't mind.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll text you all my information as soon as we get off here.
All right. That sounds good.
Great. Thanks, Michael. Have a good night.
Okay. You're welcome. You too.
Bye-bye.
Sweet, bro. Sweet. Yeah, just remember, always bring up, hey, I could be the guy that buys all those foreclosures, those no equity deals, all those deals. I could buy those ones where the sellers aren't, given a discount. You can always throw that in there. Hey, represent me as the buyer as well. From your friends, whatever. Good shit.
Sorry, I'm just writing down some information here. Some couple notes.
Yeah. Dual agency is an awesome advantage for them. We should get, I'll try and put it together, a list of all the states and where which states offer dual agency and where it's illegal.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. And then if they can't do dual agency, you could always double close too. Okay. Let's see.
So Unity dual agency is when the agents operates on both ends of the deals, getting double commission.
Your call has been forwarded to the voicemail for Coldwell Banker Canton. No one is available to take your call.
Sorry, guys. Bring you back to 56K.
Hello, and thank you for calling Haynes Realty. Our offices are currently closed. Our office hours are from 9 a.m. to
Boy, oh boy.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 3303.
I'm having good luck here. This guy's gonna answer.
Hello, this is Tom. Please leave a number and I will be.
Tom.
Hello, this is Tom. Please leave a number and I will return your phone call. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Tom, how's it going? It's Josh. I'm local real estate investor. I'm looking for some properties and want to see if you can help me out. Just give me a call back at 330-663-9632. Thanks, Tom.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 33.
Hey, what's going on, Brad? It's Josh. I'm a local real estate investor. I'm seeing if you could help me out, try to find some properties here. My number is 330-663-9632. Just give me a ring back. Thanks. You have no luck here, fellas, ladies.
Hello, this is Mark. Please leave me a message and I'll get back to you soon.
Hit the gym on that. About to hit the gym.
Hello, this is Mark. Please leave me a message and I'll get back to you soon. Thanks.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Mark, how's it going? This is Josh. I'm a local real estate investor. I'm looking for some properties in the area. See if you could help me out. Just give me a call. My number is 330-663-9632. Thanks. Bye. Hi, is James there?
This is Jim.
Oh, how you doing? My name is Josh. I'm a local real estate investor. Are you still an agent?
Yes, I am.
Cool. Well, I'm looking for some properties in the area, and I wanted to see if you can maybe help me out.
What are you looking for?
Well, as an investor here, a little bit about my business model. I do buy cash, but with the way the market's going right now, I'm having to buy them at a pretty good discount. So I am looking to be your best cash buyer, but also be your most creative buyer, to where I'm finding I can help a lot of people out, come in on a seller finance and usually hit people's asking price. And if they can kind of work with me on terms, or even like subject to, I'm also taking over some mortgages as well. So if that's something you think you'd work with me on, like many properties like that?
Yeah, I have worked on that type of properties. Actually, I just closed one. That was a private finance.
Okay.
I set up the private finance, but they just for a short period for 2 years, and then they just paid back.
They just ballooned it out in 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then they refinanced the house.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, I would need a little bit, probably longer than 2 years for a refi in the way the market's going, because I don't feel the market's going to be stable in 2 years. I don't know about you. But
We're going to see some evaluation on the property budget.
yeah. But, and I'm also like, I'm able to take over, like, even like help foreclosures, or even, people that have no equity. Do you happen to have anything like that I could look at right now?
I don't right at the present, but I deal with a lot of banks. I have a short sale and foreclosure resource designation. Worked with a lot of banks and short sales for different banks.
Okay.
So I have some banks that have contacted me recently. It wasn't too bad earlier this year because things here were going higher than people had some equity in them, but it's starting to get tighter now.
Mm-hmm.
And as we go through the winter, I think it's even going to get tighter on some properties.
Yeah, I think it's,
Because some banks have called and asked me to go out, just go buy the property and come up with a broker's opinion of value to see where they're at with valuation right now before they do any foreclosure action. So
Okay.
I
yeah,
sometimes know what's going to be coming.
yeah. I would be
You know, 'cause
interested. I would be interested in looking at those, because I mean, I like to help people too. So if I can help some sellers, maybe, stop from getting into foreclosure, I would love to do that as well.
Okay.
So,
You look at.
well, I'm actually, I'm down in New Philadelphia myself, but I have some properties down here. I have some properties up in Cleveland. I got some all over Ohio, and then my partners have some, nationwide as well. So, pretty much, I'll look at just about anything in the area if it's got some, a little bit of spread, or if there's, some sort of pain point there to where we can help someone, or try to, see where it could be an investment.
Okay. Yeah, I could take a look around and see what we got and what we got coming up here.
Okay. And then,
I work out of an office, and I'm an auctioneer too. So I work out of. We have 8 offices from New Philadelphia. We got one in New Philadelphia, one in Canton, Edina.
perfect. I actually want to learn more.
Funky River. So
Oh, dang.
8 offices because I'm also a real estate auctioneer.
Wow. So you're all over.
It
I actually want to learn.
is out of 100 agents. So the other guy, we've been doing auctions for 10 years. So
Oh,
sometimes
okay.
we get called in too on distressed properties.
Okay. Kiefer,
What's that?
like Kiefer auctions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See, I'm buddies with him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I used to go there every Tuesday down to his that he has there in Dover. But, yeah. So, if you see anything off market too, I would bring, I'd pay you a finder's fee on anything like that as well.
Okay, I had a couple come in. Actually, just today there was a couple off market that got sent to me.
Oh yeah.
So take a look at it.
Yeah. I'd definitely love to take a look at them.
So take a look at them. Can you text me your email address?
Yeah, I definitely can. This is a good number to text you on.
Yeah, I'm out on the road right now, so
Okay. Yeah. No problem, James.
get ready to pull into a house here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, be safe.
Text me your email address and I'll go through see what might be coming up right now.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let's close some deals together.
Interesting.
Yeah. 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 Let's get together and let's network and see what we can do.
Okay.
Perfect. I'll text you over my information right now.
Okay. Thank you then.
Yeah. Thanks, James.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. Boom. Gonna get some off market sent to us.
Yo, I had a question for you.
Yeah.
It's right there in the side chat.
Oh.
It said, why are you so whack? Just kidding, he didn't say that.
What? Who said that?
Joel said it.
Joel.
Yeah, it's right there in the writing.
Cause you gotta be whack to get good.
Just funny. He's like, so you guys feeling agents, do you understand creative and stock finance? And then he just you guys ran into so many investor agents. How? I don't know. Literally, like, these are cold calls. We've never talked to most of these people. They're just cold calls. Remember, it's about asking if they're compatible with you. Otherwise, you go in there and you just say things like, hey, I'm an investor. I'm a local investor in the area. looking to buy properties, and if that's all you say, you're gonna get hit later on when you start offering them 100 grand off or seller finance. They're not gonna respond, they're gonna ghost you. You have to say it up front. This is how I'm doing it. Are you open to working with me? That's it. That's how easy it is.
I'm gonna text this guy. You wanna make a call or two? You wanna do a couple?
Yeah, I'll do a couple calls real quick.
Cool. That's why I'm doing that.
Good job, Josh. Boss with the sauce.
Boss with the sauce. All right, let me fix up my mic real quick again. Here we go. I'm going to cold calls. You're calling in Ohio? I'm calling right here in Texas.
Your call has been forwarded. Your call has been forwarded to
On to the next.
Thank you for calling Networth Realty. We are sorry to miss your phone call.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Yeah, what's up, Joel? This is Carlos. How you doing, man?
How you doing?
Man, I'm fantastic, man. Thanks for answering, man. Reason why I'm giving you a phone call is I'm an investor and I'm looking to acquire some properties in this area. I'm newer to this area.
What is your name, Mr. Investor?
Say that again.
I say, what is your name?
Oh, I said Carlos. I'm sorry. I must have said it quickly.
It's telling me your name over here is background.
I know. I don't know why. I got this phone. I went to the Verizon and put my name into it. So I don't know why people always say that. It's weird.
Man. So I'm even feeling like a terrorist is calling me or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, my name's Carlos, man.
Yeah, but I don't have anything right now, brother. What I had, I just sold something last week. So, but I'll keep your info. Send me your email.
Yeah. I'll send you a text and send you my email. Okay.
All right, brother. Thank you.
What do you say your number came up as?
I don't know. It's weird because I went and got my shit at Verizon. And I come out like with some like Middle Eastern name. He goes, you sound like your name looks like a terrorist name. He sounded
Clearly he's the top 1% of the agents out there calling people terrorists.
Wow. Yeah, that was funny. He's like, your name's like Baklar. It is. It's weird. I don't know why it comes out like that. I'm like, people cold call me all the time. All the
Too bad
time.
you don't see your beard. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Bro, you see my beard?
It would have doubled down.
Yeah, my name is Carlos. That's some crazy shit.
No, but lucky it went from weird to him calling you brother at the end. I got some stuff for you. So you maneuvered that quick interaction really well.
Cool. All right. I got an agent calling me back. Oh, in a city where I bought. Cool. Everybody on mute. Hey, what's up? This is Carlos.
Hello, Carlos. I just got I guess I missed a call from you a few minutes ago.
This is Richard.
This is Richard. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Richard. Yeah, the reason why I was giving you a phone call is I'm looking to buy some properties in this area, and so I'm an investor myself. I buy in Grand Prairie, Conroe, Cove, Bedford, and a few other areas. And I typically work with some agents already in some other markets. Way I work is I typically buy 2 to 4 each month with these agents. And just due to the market and the rates, I'm no longer buying like market price with cash. So I'm just a little bit lower on the cash. So I look for turnkey or whatever, a little bit dated or little fix and flips. All of that works for me. But at the same time, I'm also buying properties at the asking price if the homeowner is willing to carry the paper, or like seller finance subject to things like that, or even like foreclosures or like no equity deals. I can buy those, and just wanted to make sure we're even compatible. All right, am I going to waste your time by doing this, or are you open to working with me?
Well, I'm open to working with them. Yeah, I've worked with investors. I like working with them more because it's the long term, kind of getting a habit, knowing what people are looking for. This last COVID and all that just seemed to turn the market a little bit upside down. Things are kind of, I guess you could say, coming back to normal a little bit. With Texas, are you in California?
I live in Palm Springs, yes.
Palm
But
Springs.
I mainly buy in Texas, Georgia, and Florida.
Okay, good. That's interesting. Yeah, just a lot of people are coming in from California still, and it's properties are staying on the market longer, which is good. Gives us time to market them. It also gives you a good time to get a feel for, if people are willing to do a deal, how they're willing, after it gets a little bit of age, how they're willing to work on the properties. I do get a lot of other people that through Northwestern, and some people that are having, on the market, and then I find the deal and present an offer to them, and then get my $5,000, whatever my commission is, depending on the property. I do that too. I'm also a licensed real estate agent in Texas too, so I do have access to a lot of things. So if you're curious about pricing around the DFW area, I think I can help you out.
Sweet.
What is your email address?
So my first and last name is Carlos. Last name is Ruiz. It's Ruiz. And then my email is my last name, Ruiz, realestate20@gmail. And nice. I know who Northwestern is. They're a big company. I've worked with them before. So I do a lot of work direct to seller. I do work with wholesalers. I work with a lot of agents and brokers. And so right now, I know it's slowed down for a lot of like wholesalers or it's slowed down for maybe some agents, but not for me, due to the fact that I can still buy cash just a little lower, or I can buy them on seller finance. I could buy them on subject to, I could do a short-term rentals, long-term rentals. So for me, it's still booming, and I just wanted to be able to see if I could provide value to you at the same time, see if you could help me out acquire 2 to 4 more properties in your area.
Yeah, essentially that you got a lot of experience. How long have you been?
Actually, not that long, less than a year. It's just I come from a background of like negotiation and sales, and like I was a car guy for a lot of years, and then a director of sales for a huge company. And I went state to state. So when I got over here, everything was basically the same. Like I learned the numbers are just a little bit larger, but other than that, it's been fairly simple for me. In the last 3 months alone, we did like 13 properties. So I'm looking to rev it up, and I'm trying to get to 10 a month. Yeah, I've got a good team. So it's not just me. I have a good team that helps me out. I do a lot of the acquisitions portion of it, and then I personally do a lot of long-term rental or sell on wraps. So whatever you have that you may be open to allow me to look at, or even if you even have those sellers that maybe recently bought and have no equity. Here's an example. I bought one in Conroe, Texas, that was a 2022 build, and the homeowner had just graduated school. She got her master's degree, found out she wanted to move back home to Atlanta, and so she had no equity. She was going to lose money by listing it with an agent. So the agent knew that I could buy this. So I ended up giving the homeowner money in her pocket and paying the agent. And then I bought over the existing debt. And so I can buy those, or like I said, foreclosures. I'm not your average Joe. I can do a lot of things.
Yeah, you got some flexibility. That's fantastic.
Flexibility makes my business boom. Otherwise, I'd be stuck like a lot of other investors.
Good. Oh, you went back. Can you go back to your email address? It's your last name, Ruiz?
Yeah, it's RUIZ real estate 20@gmail.com.
And real estate is initial or spelled out?
It is spelled out, yeah, spelled out.
Real estate at Gmail?
Yeah. Mhm.
Fantastic.
And even if you have like, some buddies that have some listings, just represent me as a buyer and let them know that I can buy all types of ways, like those foreclosures, those no equity, and I'll pay you guys, because I understand when there's no equity and stuff, typically sellers coming out of pocket, like losing money, not coming off of like the profit they're going to make.
Sure.
So I'll take care of the seller, and I'll take care of the agents involved, because I enjoy working with agents a lot.
Yeah, it's just you gotta be diversified, and to me, this is not a sprint; it's a long-term game. And when you get you get into more familiar with what you're looking for, do a few deals, you get a little bit more comfortable with each other and be able to hit on all cylinders. So yeah, I will talk to you. I mean, I'm human too, just like you are. So when things come up, I just appreciate, being with you sharing what's on your mind, and I'll do the same. We might not be on the same page.
I like to make money, but I'm very transparent. So like, any way we can make some money, man, let's do it. Let's rev it back up and let's make a lot of money. I'm newer to this area, so I'm looking to acquire as much as possible. I don't have an agent that I work with, so I'm literally just trying to find one. You're answering the phone right
now. I work with a lot of different agents and all that. Some come and go, and I totally understand. I've worked with real estate investors, and they come and go. So it's just. We just take it one little conversation, one day at a time, and we'll figure something out.
Yeah, I've been in the game of sales for so long in different businesses, and at the same time, you're going to see people come and go. Not everybody lasts, so I'm looking for someone where they can last with me, and we can ride this out for a long time.
I've had my license for 30 years, and then I started getting in. I've also been in the wireless business. I've climbed towers. I've built cell towers. So I've been around different parts of the country.
I used to be a director for Google, DirecTV, and AT&T. So I always had contracts, and I had to work with others that had to go up to these towers and whatnot. So
yeah,
I know that business too.
Yeah, I just got been traveling a lot. And I went recently through a divorce, and it's like, I'm tired of traveling. I'm gonna set up shop in the Dallas area and want to buy, be able to have a nice house and have some dogs, live out a little bit out of town, and just kind of enjoy enjoy the rest of my life and help others. So good.
Yeah, I do that. I love dogs. It changed my life. I have like 4 French bulldogs. It's amazing. So I enjoy it.
Mhm.
Sounds like, your experience, 30 years. Sounds like, that maybe going through a little bit, you got a divorce, but hey, life isn't over. Life isn't over, man.
No, and it's a little bit hard starting over, but it's very good. I'm a lot happier now, so that means I'm looking forward to getting up and going to work and doing things. Also, on a side note, my sister is a broker, and I used to be with the same. By the way, you're talking on your cell phone, right?
This is my cell phone. Yeah. So if you need to
Yeah, I just sent you my digital business card, and so when you take a look at that, you'll see that you'll have my real estate information.
Okay.
But my sister is an appraiser as well, and then my brother-in-law is he's built houses in the past, and he's also worked in the car business. So it's kind of nice, his expertise, and I'm just trying to get back in the flow of things and tweak my skills in working with real estate investors. I started with working with them back in like 2012, 2013.
Okay.
And then it kind of slowed down a little bit because the ones I was working with were a little difficult. And then they weren't kind of valuing when they wanted to sell a property, they were just still trying. And that's what there's a local guy, he's out of Dallas, Austin, and he does the REI, the REIA around here.
Mhm.
And from what they said is they always were trying to keep getting the deal less and less from to cut their prices, cut their commissions. And finally, I said, I know what you're doing. I've been in the same thing. I said, I can't continue working with you because we've only won one deal and you're wanting all this. And I said, you got to give and take, and I got to make it worth my while. And if it's not, it's not a two-way street. I'm not saying it has to be 50-50, but it has to be,
Yeah, you
getting.
gotta be fair. Like I take care of people, and like I don't just buy cash, which makes it easier for me to pay higher prices or do more deals. So I've learned that a lot of investors right now, due to this market shift, or even agents right now, they've reduced the amount of like sales or amount of properties they can acquire due to everything happening. Not me, because I can do it so many other ways. So I'm just looking for somebody I can work with. And it sounds like your story is pretty much like I can relate to a lot of things. Like I came from the car business. Sounds like your brother-in-law is in there, and he also is a developer. Maybe I could talk to him too and see how we can make money on that side. I don't just work with agents. I work with a lot of people. And at the same time, my aunt owns a brokerage as well. So it's like, I'd love to talk to your sister as well and see what they're doing and how I can help them out. So I also train agents on how to talk to their sellers for like creative finance, seller financing, or owner will carry. So in case you're ever interested, I have the training, so then I can show you how to talk to your sellers and then allow me to be the first buyer on all those properties.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Those are good because you might say things a certain way. I'm always open to that just because you're trying to better communicate, and what you communicate might be a better way than how I'm doing it. I'm not always the best all the time. So yeah, I'm open to hearing different.
Yeah, you're right. Most people most sellers are not open to seller finance due to the reason that the person who's explaining it just doesn't know how to make it crystal clear. And I've heard so many this way, and it allows me to pay them the asking price or a little bit more. I help out with the agents and stuff. So we can make it work. We can work on some deals together.
One last question. I'm curious how you got my phone number.
I just grabbed it. I had a list of agents in the area that I had pulled, and I'm seeing if I can get somebody that I can work with.
Okay, good. And one other thing is I also work in probate. So how I try to get my, I've got a CPRS, certified probate real estate specialist, and I work with a lot of attorneys. In fact, I'm trying to get a better group of attorneys that do probates. So when people, someone out of the state inherits property and they don't want to keep it, then those are the people I'm also looking for. And if I can,
I just
if
bought
I
one
can
like
do
that in
those,
Minnesota, in
Yeah.
Minnesota, and I bought it from a seller in Florida, because I have a probate attorney in Florida that I work with. And happened, it wasn't like the probate attorney gave me this, it just happened to be a lead that I had cold called.
Yeah, exactly.
It happened to be someone that mother recently passed, was in probate, and purchased it.
that's what I'm trying to develop a better niche as well. So I appreciate the time. Thank you so much for calling. I want to definitely stay in touch. It's going to be my brother-in-law is in Florida working on, they had property condos and some homes out in Florida when the hurricane hit. So he's having to deal with a few things. So he's since right after the hurricane, he's been out in Florida. And so I won't be seeing him. Probably I'm talking to him on the phone, but I won't be seeing him too much. So I will have a chance over the holidays to get with him and see what his schedule is and see how we can. I'm really looking forward to trying to figure out how we can work together.
Yeah, send me an email with some, if you have anything that I can look at, send me an email, look at some of your properties, man. I'd love to.
All right, thank you so much. And I really appreciate the phone call.
Absolutely. Happy holidays.
Thank you,
Rich. I
Carlos.
hope we can get some deals done by the end of the year.
You bet.
Before the
Thank
end
you,
of
sir.
this year and a whole bunch next year.
Yeah, and one other thing is you didn't leave a voicemail, right?
Nope, I did not need a voicemail.
Yeah. Curious, why didn't you?
Because I was actually gonna keep cold calling until I found one person to answer me and see if they were ready to work with me, and then see if I can lock that person in. I don't want to have to work with 10 different agents in the same market, since I work in a whole bunch of markets. So I typically find one that actually understands my model, and then I try to buy 2 to 4 a month minimum with them.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's good news. So thanks for calling. And
Yeah,
I'm glad
I'm glad you got back. Yeah, I'm glad you got back to me because you answered. So here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Thank you, Carlos. Have a good
so
day.
much. Bye.
Bye.
Transparency. No reason to lie. Just straight up told them. Yeah, we're working on some scripts right now. In my mentorship, I actually already recorded a couple of things, like how to talk to sellers up front. So I just started releasing an agent outreach program, all the sales program. That's basically what that program's about. Everything's acquisitions. And same thing, you guys see how I communicate with agents. It's the same thing. It's all acquisitions. We haven't gotten to numbers yet, nothing. It's about how do you talk with an agent? Just the same way, how do you talk with the seller? You set your expectations, you go over, like if you're compatible and what your business model is. And if they give you a yes, we move forward. If they give you a no, I don't need you to move forward. And what will happen if you do is you might get ghosted. You might be submitting these offers that they're just not submitting to their sellers, or their clients. So it's really about compatibility, and like imperfect action is good and all. But once you start learning to get confident on the phone, it's now, let's find out if, that other person is actually willing to work with me. Because if not, what if I start giving them cash offers that are like 70 grand, and I didn't tell them, hey, when I buy cash, I'm a little bit lower. If I didn't say these things up front, if I just start hitting them with $70,000 off, that's going to take away from their commission. It's not exciting for them. You never even prepared them or let them know what you were trying to do.
Great work, Carlos. Watching a master at work, man. Amazing.
I never even cold call agents. They're literally passed to me. So like, this is literally like the first time ever I'm doing cold calling. But I'm a super seasoned person on the phone. Like it wasn't easy. Even like an agent outreach student and like astro flipping students, they've showed me like their scripts and everything, and I'm like, here, do this is juicier. And they're like, whoa, how come we didn't think about that? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe because I'm a salesman and I know how to pitch. Maybe that's probably the only reason. But even then, even a lot of people who got into astro and the agent outreach, even they were like, wow, I don't know why we didn't have that. And I would just respond the same way. I'm not sure why you didn't either. To me, it just made sense doing it this way. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna call it for day one. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Let everybody know if you learned today, bring some more people in, keep bringing them in, baby. Keep bringing them in for value so we can show them how to do this. I'm gonna get ready to go on the live seller calls here in the next 5-10 minutes. So I'll see some of you guys in those live calls. You guys need any deals you want me to close? Let's close them. If not, I got a couple deals that I can close today. So if you guys want to learn, let's do it. All day, every day, baby. Let's make some fucking money.
Yeah, I have something I'm gonna add also. I'm going to be giving you guys an agent's list for a lot of states that you'll be able to load into your dialers or put into, you can hand dial them, whatever you want to do. But there's a whole bunch of different states on there, and they're very, very large list. That it's what me and Carlos were calling off tonight. So I'm going to share that with you guys. I'm going to work on some scripts and everything too. And if you guys have questions or anything throughout the week or anything like that, don't be afraid to hit me up.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you both. Thanks, Carlos. Thanks, Josh, for putting this together, and everybody that showed up here. It's awesome stuff to see you guys continue to provide value and show people how to do all this. So appreciate you
It's
both.
crazy, huh? It's crazy how we have a free mastermind that blows a lot of people's paid mentorships out the water, right? It's crazy. We're teaching so much Monday through Saturday, so much value between everybody in here. It's beautiful.
100%. I could definitely speak for myself and a few others in here, or everybody in here. I'm very grateful and appreciate you guys doing this.
Absolutely, guys. Well, catch you next Tuesday, or catch most of you guys in 5 minutes in the other Zoom to close direct.
Thanks,
sell
Josh.
deals.
Thanks, Carlos.
Absolutely, Larry. Cody, you're a little bit late. Catch us tomorrow. If not, jump into the next Zoom that we have. We're going to be closing on direct to sellers and stuff like that today. Okay.
Hey, Carlos.
What's up,
You want
yo?
me to get that call ready? Send you the info over and stuff?
Yeah, whatever you have, send it over. I'm ready to rock.
No,
Dude,
we
if you
gotta
guys
call
have
her
something
at
ready to go, let's do it.
got 6:30 Mountain Time, so it's what 7:30 or 5:30 your time.
No, it's if it's 6:30, it's only 1 hour. So Central is 2 hours for me. So if it's Mountain, it's 1 hour. I'm 1 hour before Mountain time.
So yeah, she 6:30 on Mountain Time. She's
So
waiting for us.
then 5:30 my time. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So we got a
All right,
while
guys.
still, right? 2 hours.
You guys. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next Zoom. Bye.
All right, bye.
Later, guys.
Later,
Bye,
guys.
Hey, guys.